So, hosting your first sophisticated dinner party, are you? Well, welcome to this online training course called So, hosting your first sophisticated dinner party, are you? Today, we are going to look at 7 essential tips for hosting your first sophisticated dinner party. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm your host, Leonard Biceps. I am extremely famous and well-respected. I am known for many things, including the Great Diarrhea Scandal of 2006. And President Barack Obama once referred to me as my fellow Americans. So let's jump right in. To demonstrate exactly what it takes to host your first sophisticated dinner party, we have hired the best actor we could find on Craigslist. Let me introduce you to Flatulent Jones.
And to think, you almost didn't hire me because of my foot fungus thing.
Tip number 1, elegant dining. As you can imagine, the food you serve your guests will play a key part in your success when hosting your first sophisticated dinner party. If you want to be seen as sophisticated, your guests will expect a certain kind of dining experience. And that is why you need a plan. Providing an elegant and memorable dinner takes time and practice. To demonstrate how this is done, let's turn to Flatulent Jones, where he will guide us through this lengthy process.
Mom, what's for dinner? I'll get back to you.
Tip number 2, appearance matters. To be seen by your peers as sophisticated, it is important to take your appearance seriously, which is why we also hired a fashion expert to take us through this process. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome fashion expert, Bertha Thithenbooth. Bertha?
Hello, I am Bertha Thithenbooth. Thank you for this opportunity. The appearance of sophistication is a very important step to be taken seriously. An appropriate amount of makeup can go a long way. Now I'm ready to be taken seriously.
Tip number 3, manners. Once your guests arrive and you begin your meal together, your polite manners are a crucial step for having a successful, sophisticated dinner party. One thing you always want to avoid is talking with your mouth full.
From your perspective, what is the difference between quantum mechanics and quantum physics?
I don't know.
Tip number 4, dining etiquette. It is very rude to answer your phone while sitting at the dining room table. If your phone does go off by mistake, remember to quickly silence it so that it does not disrupt your guests.
Where were we?
We're going to take a quick word from our sponsors, but don't go anywhere because we have 3 more tips coming up after these messages.
Gluten spray. It's 100% naturally formulated in a lab. Gluten spray comes in many different flavors. Pizza, cheese, hamburger, marshmallow, and my personal...
Welcome back. We've got some more tips coming at you. Tip number 5, intentional conversation. Nothing kills the mood like a long, boring story with too many words and details. So try combining 2 commonly used words such as barf and fart into one real time saver that your guests will appreciate.
My stomach hurt so bad from all that sushi that my bathroom smelled like pho for a week.
Tip number 6, confidence. Confidence is essential when hosting your first sophisticated dinner party. People need to believe you know what you're doing. Now, I know there's a lot to remember and it might be overwhelming, But you don't need to worry. You can take a little piece of paper, write anything that you might forget, and then place it in your pocket. This way, throughout the night, you can check it and take comfort in knowing that you haven't forgotten a thing. And tip number 7, ballroom dancing. Many guests will expect some elegant ballroom dancing after dinner. Make sure to choose the appropriate music to set an ideal atmosphere at your gathering. Well, there you have it, folks. You're all ready to host your very first sophisticated dinner party. You know, the last training series I was in made a lot of people angry. And not in a positive way. But I think this went pretty well. And let me just tell you what an honor it has truly been for you to have me as your host. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Leonard Biceps. And remember, stay sophisticated, America. You know, a lot of people think being this sophisticated is crazy. But let me ask you this. Would a crazy person laugh like this? Yeah!